So I have to ask, what is your opinion on what's happening with Twitter right now? Like, do you think that it's going to be salvageable and like Elon's going to come in and actually be able to have a successful purchase of it and turn it around, or do you think it's like too far gone?
I don't know. I don't know enough. I think he's an incredible entrepreneur, but I don't know if the business models are still predicated on advertising. That's the biggest problem there.
Mm. It's yeah, no, that's 100% the biggest issue. And I think we don't realize when you're spending like tens and hundreds of millions of dollars that obviously like that comes with strings attached and that comes with
Of
influence, and
course.
that's for everything. That's our media, that's our social media.
Yeah,
um and you don't necessarily know. I feel like it should at least be like transparent. Like there should
of
be,
course.
someone said it should be like NASCARs where the sponsors are all listed in plain sight so you can see exactly like who is in charge of whatever platform or channel that you're watching.
Yeah, of course. And again, look, you don't own anything on Twitter. It's still the same business model. Everything is done. Twitter owns the town square. Uh, I think it's a great idea, but I don't know. Like I don't know enough about exactly what he wants to do with the business.
No, all I know is that obviously, like, the free speech is, like, the main talking point, so I'm like, hopefully, the first thing they do is they lift the shadow bans, and they get rid of the bots, so at least you know that you're interfacing with a real human, because I feel like that would help.
But they're not gonna do that. That's how they make money, right? Like, their advertisers are gonna say, "You know what? We're pulling ads. We're not," like, then their revenue disappears overnight. I think these are all the things that are not being taken into account exactly. Is like, how does Twitter make money? It makes money
Mm.
because someone else pays to get the attention of the users. That's how they make money. So they have to completely flip a business model upside down to figure out how is it gonna go if they actually wanna prevent censorship. Isn't because of safety, it's because advertisers don't want that. I outlined it in the book. The advertisers don't want to be associated with this type of content. So they say, hey, we're not going to advertise with you unless you remove these people.
Not to, like, obviously speculate, but if you're, like, this big company, I guess what is your benefit to be, like, having these conversations shut down? Because to me, like, that's the easiest way to find the truth, because if you can't criticize something, then obviously maybe it's not holding its weight in the truth sector. So if you're like, "Wait, this is a sacred cow, we cannot touch it." It's like, "Well, wait a second. That's a red flag to me. Why am I not allowed to ask this question?" And then when did conversations become so dangerous? I guess what would the benefit be? Like if let's say I own Coca-Cola, I don't understand how someone's conversation around whether we should have shut down or not shut down affects my bottom line whatsoever, because everyone's going to be drinking soda.
Wokeism has taken over these large corporations. I mean, look, wokeism is the new virus. And so at the end of the day, they're appeasing to specific employees at these teams. That's kind of where everything is going. And I don't know a good solution for it. I just know that it's wrong, and this is just kind of where culture is going. Is like, no, you can't say these things anymore. We haven't. We've lost agency completely.
Oh man, I really honestly hope that your platform takes off, and I hope that more people read this book, because for me, it's beyond frustrating, because I've seen friendships go away. I've seen people that they've lost like family members over like what would typically be dinner conversations. And you're like, hold on, like how are you so attached to this ideology you're willing to cut off someone that you're related to? And we've become so polarized. And unfortunately, like these platforms are quite designed to create that environment. My husband's never on social media. Like he hates social media, he hates the camera, like he's just like a very private person. And he's like, I'm going to try out Twitter. I'm just going to like see what Twitter is about. And he signed up. And I would say within the first week, he's like, I don't know why. I just feel like I have to argue with people. Like that's what it does to you.
Yeah, because they promote that. The algorithm is promoting this concept of, fighting with other individuals and not having a polite conversation with people. So there's this like kind of it's all based upon these computers manipulating us to stay longer, to get us excited about issues instead of just having an open dialogue around communities that we care about. My personal belief is it's all about communities and creators. We need to build a better relationship between audiences and creators.